So GTA 6 got delayed. Everyone was pissed off. I think we over here kind of knew it was coming. I remember us very vividly talking like, there's no way this comes out this year. And then sure enough, it got delayed to May 26, 2026. So we got another year to go. That's crazy. But I believe it. Like, I'm not that surprised. I think they actually, that date has something to do with Bonnie and Clyde. I forget what it is.
Oh, interesting.
Death, but they chose that date on purpose. So yeah, we got a year to go. But a couple days later, or like even a day later, I forget, they did drop a trailer for us, which was a nice little make good. And holy shit, this trailer looked incredible. It looked incredible. I gotta say, I was already hyped for this game. I think I said it already once, but nothing gets me more hyped than GTA. And just seeing what they're cooking with this shit, oh my god! Like I really wish I didn't see this trailer because now that year is gonna suck to wait for. But it's all good. Very quick, Chris. I guess thoughts on the news, and then thoughts on the trailer.
We're talking about GTA 6 delayed and with the new trailer.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I think just speaking about the delay, it sucks. I kind of saw it. I think Ryan kind of saw it. I don't mean to scare anybody, but I was seeing some more rumors come out today that it could even be past that date.
Yeah.
Whatever, you know what I mean? I don't know what's happening, but I was telling Ryan through text, it's kind of like they pissed us off with the news that it was getting delayed, and then they dropped this beautiful trailer. And I was telling Ryan, it's kind of like when your girl is mad at you, or you're mad at your girl, but she's looking fine as fuck. So you're like, well, I'm going to be nice because she looks really nice, you know. It's exactly that. It almost feels like a make good. I'm sure that trailer was always coming out. Don't get me wrong, but the fact that it came out within about a week or days of that announcement kind of makes sense. It sucks to keep waiting, but I don't know the reason why. From a strategic standpoint, they might have just tried to get the hell out of the way from the blowback that Nintendo's getting from the price stuff with the Switch 2 and everything like that. So they're not even involved in that. They're not releasing a $100 game yet, right? And we've discussed whether there's going to be blowback or not. There's always going to be blowback, but it's going to be on the other side. It's going to be like, this game sold 25 million copies over the weekend. It's like, well, damn, you know what I mean? I guess, you can make your game $100 when there's this much anticipation. But just from the trailer alone, I mean, we're getting a look at the characters. They make a point of making sure that you know that Lucilla, the girl in jail, is from Liberty City, so that we do know that we're going to be eventually going back to Liberty City. And everybody's going to get to experience Liberty City in this game, which is pretty cool. But male-female combo, I think it wouldn't surprise me if they add a third character, Ryan. But I think right now it's going to be girl-guy, and you're probably going to have to alternate between both of them. There's probably going to be maybe some wacky way to play some of the levels online with two people. And if they can even do local two-player, where one guy gets the guy, one guy gets the girl, and you go on co-op missions, I think that'd be pretty badass. Wow. I don't know how much of this is gameplay that we saw, but I'm pretty sure it's close to the source, because even when you're looking at replays and stuff in the current games, it looks kind of like that. Like, that's not gameplay, but if you fuck around with the camera and everything else like that, that is in the game. So it's interesting. It'll be interesting to see what happens. Darren?
I don't know. You mentioning about the price there and that. I think we've had this discussion before, right? Where we say it's definitely fair. We feel like, considering, and people are going to buy into it because it is huge, and a lot of it's GTA. Yeah, well, it's the brand, right? It speaks for itself. And to add to that, this game's going to be huge. It's got so many different elements to it now. As well as, say, going back to Liberty City as well is going to get like a nostalgic feel too, right? Harvard onto that release date as well.
Yeah,
good things come to those who wait, right? Yeah. At the end of the day, and there's probably good reasons behind it. You got to trust the people that are in control of this, right? They're not going to put out anything shit. They're going to put out something that's going to be masterful right off the bat, right? You just got to be a bit patient, but I think it's going to be worth the wait.
Yeah, it does look like it's going to be worth the wait. For the nerds, I think Ryan would maybe categorize himself in that, because I don't mean that in a bad way, but I'm watching videos, 89 things you missed, 104 things that were teased in the trailer, and it's fun to watch these things, but it's obviously a huge game. My best guess, and I'll turn it over to Ryan, is it's such a large game, and it's two-tiered, at least two tiers. There could be a third tier. One of the tiers is the game. The second tier is the online portion. And I don't think they want to release the game and then release the online portion like 3 months later. I think they want to do both of them on day one. And it's like, you're paying $100, but guess what? After you're done the game, you can jump right into GTA 6 online and you can maintain that membership. I'm sure they'll have different tiers and stuff like that. But as a trailer alone, not 100%. Enough gameplay, but everything is done well. Very Rockstar-ish, very Take-Two. Looks beautiful, looks great. And I'm excited for it. Ryan, how excited are you 1 year out? I'm
very excited.
Yeah.
I think probably my most anticipated game as of right now that's been officially announced. I don't agree too much with the day-and-day online mode. I think they're going to wait a year or a month or something. Not a year, but I think they're going to wait at least a month. I think they're going to let us enjoy this story for a little bit. I mean, they did that with GTA 5. Like, online didn't come out right away. Mm-hmm. So if they follow that model, then I don't think it's going to be there. What else was I going to say? I had something to say. What else did you touch on? Oh, I think that it's an interesting concept too, that they're really pushing the whole couple thing. Like, I think that's one thing that makes it interesting too. It's like we've never really seen this in GTA, where it's like you play as a couple.
Right,
like you're controlling both of them. Like, it's weird.
Right.
And
in GTA 5, you play as 3 gay guys, but that's different.
I mean,
Michael!
Trevor.
Michael's a closeted gay man, even though he's like got a family and everything.
Trevor's a legend.
And I'm just talking about Michael, my friend. I'm not even talking.
Oh, not even DeSanta.
Just fucking around.
But
hi, Michael.
Yeah, I don't know. I like that, you know what I mean? And this trailer, like, look, for the nerds, like you said, like, I look way too deep into it. Like, once I saw Phil Cassidy on the TV screen, I was like, holy fuck, dude. Like,
right.
That's a callback to Vice City. That must be, like, Phil Cassidy's, junior or something. But, like, I don't know, little things like that. But one thing I will say, it being pushed back, I'm actually kind of glad, because I'm going to have a busy year with this fucking Switch 2 shit. So...
Oh, I forgot about your Switch too. I'm just thinking about all the AAA games that are coming out.
like I got Metal Gear
kids.
to play. I got kids.
Mafia.
Metal Gear Mafia is now coming out, and both those games are in August. Mm-hmm. And then whatever the hell Nintendo decides to do, right? I got a Switch 2 pre-order, so like I'm in.
Damn, what did you drop, a G on that son of a bitch?
Fuck, just short of it. It was like 800 pretty much.
800 Canadian, folks listening at home.
800 Canadian. But I got the Mario Kart bundle, so it would have been a little cheaper if I didn't. But I think I'm going to go all digital with the Switch too. I'm pretty convinced that I'm going to do that, which is crazy for me, but whatever. So it being delayed, I find actually good. Like, look, delay it, do what you got to do with it, polish it up. Like, I know that they don't want to deliver, something that they're not fully happy with, and I think it's the right move, no matter how many people are going to complain about it or whatever. But man, just looking at the trailer, like, we could have done a little trailer roundup on this, but I feel like you were right to put it in this slot. The amount of detail in this is insane. This is what a game looks like that doesn't have, like, budget constraints. Like, they have all the money in the world to fucking use.
But not stupid money. It looks all good.
It looks all good, down to, like, the bubbles in the beer.
Yeah.
There's a scene where he, like, robs a guy, the cash register opens up and the money jumps when it opens. Like, it's insane. And even when he's driving, you see the reflection in his sunglasses, whatever's ahead of him. Like, there's these little things that are like, holy crap. And more than ever, that I'm a big set guy. Vice City is one of my favorite spots, and it's actually going to be 20 years since we've been to Vice City once this game releases, because Vice City Stories, which was a side game, came out in 2006. Yeah. So in 2026, going back to Vice City is really awesome.
Yeah.
And so I'm excited to see the set pieces. The NPCs in this game look like they have a mind, like a brain in their heads. Like, the way they're moving, the way that you see things in the background happening is insane.
Brian, this is going to be I think this is going to be the most populated GTA of all time. Like, there's going to be, like in GTA 3, for example, kind of bare bones, right? But I mean,
Yeah.
good for its time. And then
Yeah.
they advanced it, and I think you're going to be seeing like other people in cars driving crazy. You're going to see characters on the sidewalk. The most populated game I think we're going to see. We've already seen some crazy stuff with like the alligators and stuff like that. I'm all for
100%.
that. I'm excited about this one.
Plus, when you think of
Attention to detail is huge.
Yeah.
exactly, and I think that's what they're trying to show us. And when you think of not just GTA 5 but Red Dead Redemption 2, how smart those NPCs were. Like if you followed an NPC long enough, you'd find out some shit. I think they're taking that and just amplifying it by 100. Like I think we're really going to be impressed with what they're going to do with the world itself and everything in it. And there's a couple things they did say after that. This was all captured on a base PlayStation 5, and it was a mixture of gameplay and cutscenes. So I don't know which one's which, because obviously they have like the development camera being used to make it different than it would really be in the game. But like, that's really cool to hear, because I'm over here thinking, do you need a PS5 Pro to play this fucking thing? You know what I mean? Like, it looks so intense. It's like, shit, I really don't want to be stuck with a shitty version. But yeah, I don't know. There's a lot we can say. I might go into like my own gaming asylum on this, because I have thoughts, dude. I have thoughts, but
You're going to lock yourself in?
I might lock myself in.
You got to.
Darren,
For something
give us
of
your
this
take, Darren.
magnitude, you got to. It looks like it's promising to deliver. Like, it's what more can be said about this trailer? It's a huge tease right off the bat, right? And they're barely scratching the surface. And I think what like Ryan's pointed out as well is a lot of the fine details, and a lot of the fine details in this game mean a lot, right? AI is now and like just getting more advanced and more improving, right? And that's going to reflect in these in these NPCs, right? So that's going to be super fucking interesting. But yeah, that's what I look for in the game. I look for all those little fine details. What's going to be different? What's going to separate this from the rest?
Yeah.
Whereas you play your other games like your Last of Us 2 or whatever, fantastic, phenomenally done, right? I know it's different, but still, you can't. You're very limited, right? In that kind of open world from where you can go. But here, there's just no limits. Yeah, okay. In these games, like the graphics are great. In this, it's just so sharp, and the attention to it looks like it's just been like really heightened, and they're making a big deal with that, and that will make a huge impact for sure. So say with all that being said, like you hope that they've kind of got that balance with this too, and then I think if they're taking as long as they are to fine tune and tweak everything, refine what they need to, you can then look at the storyline and be like, okay, this storyline's probably going to hit. It's probably going to hit where we want it to, right? And these characters too. Interesting take, as you say, with the couple is something different. I'm sure that's going to be like a cool little segment of this game, as well as being able to visit your older cities. Who doesn't like feeling that nostalgia, right? You've just been given more options. What more could you want? And Red Dead 2 bought it, and they took a sweet ass time on that. We all had a good time on it.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? And I think these guys they know what they're doing. So when it comes to, you say, throwing out these little teasers and everything else, fair game to them. They're building for something big. That's how I feel.
Yeah. To Ryan's point, it's going to be interesting to see where this thing's going to run, right? Like by the time it comes out, do you need a Pro to take advantage of every single ray of sunshine that the game wants to show you, or are you going to be able to play it on your base PS5? Time will tell. But the attention to detail in even in that trailer is pretty amazing. As that one dude is walking out of that convenience store with a 6-pack of beer, it looks like nice 6-pack of beer. As he opens the door, he walks out into a sort of beachy area. You just know it's a hot, smuggy day, and you begin to see a lot of the different groups that are going to be in the game. And it's the same groups that we see in pretty much every GTA game. You sort of have like the Hicks, right? You have like the brothers there. You see a couple of Hispanics in there. It's definitely got a really nice sort of Liberty City / sort of California vibe to the whole thing. Doing, working on your weights right on the beach there. It's pretty badass. And of course, one of the things that Ryan's most excited about, and me too, and I'm sure you are as well, is the music. Is this going to be a set thing where there are 150 songs in the game, or is it going to be something crazy? Like, no, this is going to be like a real time streamable playlist that we update songs once a month or once every 3 months. You're going to be listening to different tracks, right? So it's a lot to find out, and I'm sure. Do we get one more trailer before the game comes out? At least one more.
Yeah.
You have to, right?
More for sure.
Tease me,
because
tease me.
We still need a gameplay trailer. We still don't really know what this looks like in action, right?
I want to get a feel of what it's going to be like to run around the streets like that. I want the vehicle, how to drive the vehicles. Again, the vehicles look so fucking cool too. So yeah, I'm pretty pumped.
Using the Pointer Sisters as a music for the trailer, man, they always nail it with the music, bro.
They don't.
You can't.
It feels like they don't even try with the music. You know what I mean?
Vice City for me, that was like
Ryan too
in the retro 80s. It's
Vice City and San Andreas are like the perfect video game radio stations.
Yeah, I like San Andreas a little bit more, but that's just me. But
too.
They're both good soundtracks. Yeah. Oh, I mean, they're all good soundtracks. Yeah, they're all good soundtracks.
Yeah.
I mean, I still remember it from early days when I was playing it, like the very first one. We had the bird's eye view. Some of the music in that, the music in that, you get the old ones. You're like, it's pretty fucking cool. Even the intro music was pretty cool, and I know Ryan knows what that is because he told me what it was one time when I played it.
I actually learned it from Chris. Give Chris the credit because Chris introduced me to it.
Oh, Grand Theft Auto 1?
I wasn't aware of that song was legit.
I can't give Chris credit.
We got to keep the gimmick up.
I find it hard too.
But
God damn it, he earned it. Overall, I think we're all pretty excited for this. I think we're gonna do some GTA. At least I want to do some GTA special episodes. So that'll be cool, man. I'm excited for this.
So worth it.
Do it.
Yeah, this has got to be an episode long one, man.
If you guys like this video, be sure to check out the rest of the channel and consider subscribing. Go even further and subscribe to Podcast Fresh wherever you listen to your podcast for new episodes every week.